Welcome to another episode of the GSatTrack How-To series. In this video, I'm going to review with you how you can use layers to make your GSatTrack experience that much more powerful. The first step to doing so, though, is to understand what a map layer is. A map layer is a GIS database containing groups of points, lines, or an area like a polygon, representing a particular class or type of real-world entity, such as customers, streets, or postal codes. A layer contains both the visual representations of each feature and a link from the feature to its database attributes. Maps in a geographic information system, or GIS system, are made up by combining multiple layers together. Let's see how they're utilized within GSatTrack. The first step is to open up your map control panel and click on the Layers button, which you can discover by hovering over it. Now we can see a list of all of the layers that are currently available to you in GSatTrack. Most of these will be supplied by NOAA, others are supplied by the satellite providers, and then finally we have a handful of custom ones. Finally, if you happen to have more layers that you want to bring into the system because you have a data feed, that is also possible. You are not limited by the quantity that is currently available today. Next, I'm going to review each layer with you. The first one is the Maritime Layer. This layer allows you to get clear information regarding marine traffic, depths of water, and other things that would impact a maritime operation. Next, we have the U.S. weather radar. You don't have to be concerned that the U.S. weather is the only place that we have covered. We also have the world. So here we're able to see infrared information regarding the different weather patterns happening all around the world. Next, we have traffic. We're all pretty familiar with navigation systems today through our smartphones or on your vehicles. If you look at high populated areas, you can clearly see the traffic. We've got green lines to indicate that traffic is moving quickly and easily. Then we have these red, which is telling us that there might be a holdup at some place or a congestion. Next, we also have the ability to get weather forecast, and we also have an oil layer. This is an interesting piece because what it does is it allows us to see currently what oil is being mined around the world. Not only can we see the areas where mining is currently being done, but we can also see where areas have been marked out to be mined for oil. Another layer that's very interesting is the satellite layers. Here we have Inmarsat, Iridium, Globalstar, Orbcomm. The incredible feature around this is not only does it allow us to see where the satellites are currently at for these networks, we can also see them move in real time. As you just saw, it bounced. So they move about every 7 seconds, giving us a clear indication that this system really is in real time. The information that is coming across is live and up to date. The next piece around this really comes down to what information have we brought in from a custom setting. So here, what I've done is I've turned on a couple of our custom maps. I've got these forest roads. You can see these orange areas up here represent roads that don't necessarily exist on any particular map. There are forest roads that are in an area, they're custom, and they were brought in through the system ourselves. I showed that in a previous video. And you also have the ability to bring in these layers through several different ways. We've got our JSON post, we have URL information, and then of course we have the KML map, which I described in previous videos. I'll also review in a later video how you can go ahead and add additional layers and maps quickly, how you're going to be able to limit which ones you want to see, so if you don't want this big list. But for now, this is an indicator of all the different ways that we can clearly look at different layers in the system to make what we're doing more powerful. From the traffic to the weather, we can clearly understand what our assets are doing out in the field and what might be affecting them. So thank you for your time.